Hey, what's up, everybody? I don't know how many of y'all like that 30-second song, but when that 30 seconds is going, I'm over here backing up and dancing and stuff. What's going on, man? Happy Monday, everybody. Today, we're going to talk about parenting. I got a little story I want to tell you, and then I want to give you some perspective on this. And even if you're not a parent, I want you to listen in on what we're talking about today, because truly, parents are the invisible heroes. And this is our journey. All right. So first of all, good morning, freedom achievers. This one right here is for the parents out there and the sons and the daughters who maybe aren't parents yet, but someday might be. I want to start by sharing a powerful story that I witnessed recently at the gym, actually Sunday morning. A mom was passionately trying to help her teenage son through a workout. He clearly had no interest. He was skinny, reluctant, not engaging with her instructions. I mean, she would tell him to lean over a little bit more. He was fighting her on that. He was staying straight up. And despite her frustration, her love and concern for his health was evident. They eventually left, and I was deeply reminded that parenting is a challenging and often invisible work. Listen, parenting is perhaps the toughest and most selfless job in the world. Renowned author Jill Churchill said, "There's no way to be a perfect mother and a million ways to be a good one." The truth is, parenting often goes unseen, unrecognized, underappreciated, until children mature enough to understand the sacrifices that were made. When I became a parent, I was serving the United States Marine Corps. I approached it like a drill instructor. Strict discipline, relentless expectations, authoritative parenting. As described by psychologist Diana Barmond, involves high expectations, but often lacks emotional connection, leading to resentment. That was me. While my intentions were rooted in love, protecting my children from poverty, hunger, and hardship, the approach I chose sometimes created distance instead of connection. When my incredible wife entered my life, we blended our families, merging drastic different parenting styles. Blending our families often face unique challenges, especially in parenting styles, communication, and expectation. Research from the National Step Family Resource Center, which I didn't even know existed, highlights that successful blended families often discuss their parenting approaches and remain adaptable. Initially, my wife and I were skeptical of each other's methods. She was gentle, compassionate, nurturing, empowering our kids with autonomy and decision-making that gave them skills. See, I value discipline, structure, and work ethic, yet when we blended our methods, something extraordinary happened. Her empathy complemented my structure, creating balance, strength, and harmony. Together, we discovered that successful parenting isn't about perfection, rather collaboration, mutual respect, and unconditional love. To every parent out there listening right now, please hear this. You are doing an amazing job. Despite the tough days, the frustrations, and the seemingly endless challenges, never forget your efforts matter tremendously. It might feel like your children don't appreciate or recognize your sacrifices, which oftentimes they come with attitude, right? But trust that your love and dedication, you're planting seeds that will blossom later. You know, I'll tell you another story. When I was a child, my mom was very big on education. As a matter of fact, my mom is a retired lifetime teacher. And she went to school. She's got 3 degrees. And she didn't really teach me to go to college, but she expected it because she set the example. There's an interesting thing because I didn't go to college right away. I went to the Marine Corps. And as I started to grow up a little bit, because I was in the Marine Corps 9 years, about 7 years in, six or 7 years in, there was like a light bulb that went off in my head. And that light bulb enlightened my mother's voice about how important education was. And I started to go to school again. And I took entry exams, went back to college, and now I have a bachelor's degree in international business and a master's degree in business. Graduated cum laude in my bachelor's and missed summa cum laude, very, very, very slight miss on my master's degree. And all of this doing full-time United States Marine Corps, by the way. and part-time jobs to get through. And it was my mom's voice, the seeds that she had planted in my mind and in my heart over many, many years of proving the strategy of going to school and getting better. Not really teaching me, but proving, being the example, setting the example, was the seeds that she constantly put in my head. See, parenting isn't supposed to come naturally, by the way. It's a skill that you can and should actively learn. Seek knowledge, read parenting books, listen to experts, podcasts, whatever, and stay open to new strategies, especially if you're merging family. Test what works best with your children, adapt and learn continuously. Every effort you make matters deeply, even if it's not immediately obvious. Keep going. Your love and effort are shaping the future. Now, to all the sons and daughters out there, today I encourage you to reflect deeply on the sacrifices that your parents have made. Let me share something personal with you. My mom lived with me for the past 6 years and just recently purchased her own house. I'm incredibly proud of her. And while I don't say it and don't show it, the thought of her moving far away makes me very sad. Yet I know it's the best decision for the both of us. She needs her space, I need my space, and it's going to enhance our relationship. So reflect on your parents' sacrifices, the sleepless nights, the emotional burdens, the financial sacrifices that they make. Recognize the love and the dedication behind their actions. Appreciate them while they're here, because gratitude matters immensely. Now, Freedom Achievers, this message today resonates deeply with the core values of our Freedom Achiever Academy. Personal growth, family, and balance are essential to true freedom. I warmly invite you to explore our academy, where you'll find valuable tools, resources, and supportive community dedicated to your success in business and life. And life includes parenting. Visit freedomachieveracademy.com to embark in your journey towards greater understanding, growth, and achievement. Now, let's approach this week with positivity, empathy, and profound gratitude. You are powerful, valued, and you're making a difference every single day. So let's make this week extraordinary as parents, as sons, and as daughters. Freedom Achievers, you've got this. Have a fantastic week. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you share this story. Somebody needs to hear it, I promise you. And make sure you subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.